Hi, this is Colleen from Keeping the Peace Defensive Handgun Training for Women, and today I want to talk about your most vulnerable moment. What do you consider to be the most vulnerable moment for you in terms of nighttime, daytime? When do you feel the most defenseless? Most people would immediately say when I'm asleep, because you're kind of unconscious. You don't know what's going on around you, unless you are a really light sleeper. I used to always think of nighttime being my most vulnerable moment, but after doing a lot of reading, I found that really being home alone in the shower was my most vulnerable moment. I used to shower after my husband left for work. I would get things started around the house, get some chores started, and then I would just jump in the shower. Used to do it with the bathroom door wide open, bedroom door unlocked, no weapon in the bathroom, and that's not smart. A good number of home invasions happen in the morning between 6 a.m. and 9 a.m. because it's widely known that a lot of females are home alone during that time. The husband has already gone to work and she's there by herself. So if a man wanted to come into a woman's home in order to rape her, that would be a good time to do it. If he can catch you in the shower, that just makes his job way easier. Okay? It's way harder to defend yourself if you're soaking wet, buck naked, with no weapon. And you're just basically giving them easy access. So, after doing all this reading and seeing that this was kind of a common occurrence in terms of home invasions, I started trying to think of ways that I can make myself less vulnerable. And I want to just share some of the things with you that I've thought through and that I'm putting into practice. And then I want to open it up to see what you all think and some things that you've done to prepare. So in the shower, first of all, I try to always do it when my husband is at home, because that is a huge layer of defense for me. I mean, I know that my husband would lay down his life to protect me. And if he's home, it's very unlikely that a home invader would ever get to me in the shower. So that would be my best layer of defense, to just take my shower while he's home. Sometimes that doesn't work out, and I have to shower at home alone. So what are some things that I can do to protect myself? The first thing would be make sure that I always shower with the bathroom door locked. Don't leave it wide open. Don't leave it easy access. Force that home invader, if they're going to come in, to have to make some noise to be able to get to me, because the noise gives me time to prepare myself. Number two would be, if I'm home alone showering, make sure that the fan is off, because the water is already adding a layer of white noise. The fan would add yet another layer of white noise, and I may not hear them coming into the house. I may not hear them until they get to the bathroom door. Okay, so if I'm home alone and showering, the door's locked and the fan is off. Okay, I would also try to keep the shower very quick. Just try to get done. Don't hang around in there. Okay. Another thing would be, if possible, have some type of a weapon in the actual shower. I don't have a firearm that I'm willing to put in the shower. However, I know several people who have shower holsters mounted and they keep a Glock in the shower. We don't own a Glock, so the weapons that we have, we would not want to be soaking wet unless it was absolutely necessary. And I don't have the time every day after my shower to clean and oil my gun. I just can't do that. So my gun can't be in the shower with me, but this can. This is a CIA Zytel polymer dagger, serrated on one side, not serrated on the other side, meant for a wide number of tasks. You could use it to open letters. You could also use it to defend yourself. It's got a pretty decent handle on it, and this is something that can get soaking wet every day, and it makes no difference. So I'm able to keep this in my shower caddy between shampoo bottles, easy to grab. So that would be a nice thing to have if I found myself in that position. My firearm I'm able to keep in the towel closet, wrapped up in towels so that it's not getting wet, but it's easy to stick my hand in and get a good grip on it. Adding those layers of protection for myself make it a much less nerve-wracking position to be in, to be able to take a shower. A lot of people just go about their business every day and they think they're perfectly safe in their house, and they just don't even think about any of this stuff. I used to not think about it at all. I just went about my business thinking, oh, nobody's ever going to break into my house. But reality is, it may happen. It's becoming more and more common. I wouldn't call it common yet, but it's becoming more common than it used to be. And one of my very close family members that lives less than a mile from my house, a man broke into her house before 10 o'clock in the morning, broad daylight. And it would have been a much worse situation had she been in the shower with no defense. Think about that. She did not get hurt, thank God. And hopefully I'll be doing a video in the near future to give more detail about how that all went down. Do I feel like I'm paranoid in the shower? No, not at all. Once I understood that being home alone in the shower was a vulnerable moment, I just made preparations, and now I'm able to do it and not, feel scared or anything like that, because I feel like I have some layers of defense. So here's where it gets fun. I want to know what you consider to be your most vulnerable moment, and I want to know what you do to add layers of protection and defense for yourself. What things do you do to make yourself less vulnerable in that moment? And I would like you to submit it as a VR. I'm going to open this up as a 1,000 subscriber contest, and you just have to submit a VR. You don't have to be a subscriber of my channel, although it would be nice if you were. But I just want to know, what's your most vulnerable moment, and what do you do to add layers of protection for yourself? And you'll need to title your video, My Most Vulnerable Moment VR to Keeping the Peace 1,000 subscriber contest. And once I hit 1,000 subscribers, which I really don't know when that's going to happen, I'm just under 900 right now, I'm going to randomly draw a winner out of the people that submit a VR. The winner will receive one of these CIA Zytel polymer daggers, which I'll put a slide here to show you a little bit more information about that. The winner will also get to choose between either the Can-Can Concealment Hip Hugger Holster or the Sticky Holsters Ankle Biter System. That way there's a good prize for both male and female. So please participate, whether you be male or female. If you want to participate as a couple and share both, that's great too. The Sticky Holsters Ankle Biter System is great for the men or the women. You've seen a couple of videos I've posted where you can use it not only on your ankle but in other unconventional locations. So it's great for males or females. The Hip Hugger Holster, it's a great option for the ladies. Men may choose that and give it to their wives. That's perfectly fine. So keep in mind, when I choose the winner, there will be a little lag time between the time you win and the time you receive your prize, because I'll have to have your measurements for the hip hugger to be able to order the right size for you, and I'll have to have the type gun you have in order to order the right ankle biter system for you, whichever one you choose. So take a look at their websites so that you can sort of get your information about what you would like to have if you win, and go ahead and have it in mind, and that way it'll kind of speed up the process when I do pick the winner. So I'm really looking forward to your responses, and I'm really looking forward to be able to give you an awesome prize. These holsters are great, and this is great. So please share your information, and I look forward to seeing your video responses. I hope you have a great day. God bless.